del square psi plus 8 pi square m upon h square into e minus v into psi was equal to 0. Do you recollect the last thing that we did last time? Oh, everyone over there, please. याद है आपको क्या क्या था लास्ट टाइम ने? Guys, am I audible? Okay. This is the first thing that we did last time. Del square psi plus 8 pi square m upon h square e minus v into psi is equal to 0. Do we know this? ठीक है, खाली हमें इक्वेशन पता रहना चाहिए. Now do we know what is psi? What is psi square? Psi can be positive as well as negative over there. ठीक है, ये पता है हमें सब. Now do we know this graph over there? It's 0 at the nucleus. As we go ahead, it becomes increasing, and its maximum value is at this point over there, which is nothing but 0.529 angstrom from the nucleus. Do we know this? And the value goes on decreasing over there. Do we know these three things over there? Then we defined what was an orbital over there. Guys. Do we know what an orbital is? This is a definition of orbital over there. दिख रहा है आपको definition orbital का? 3-dimensional region where the probability of finding an electron is maximum. Can I go to the next thing? Now, if you go to the book over there, please, below that, you will see over there on page number 28. Page 28. Can you see over there, guys? An atomic orbital is described with the help of wave function psi. Guys, it is psi. हाँ, अगर आपको पूछा atomic orbital किससे denote करते हैं? psi से. psi square से नहीं करते हैं. psi square is a number, probability है वो, मतलब एक number है. तो अगर आपको पूछा orbital क्या होता है तो आपको बोलना है psi. Is that clear? Many wave functions are possible, hence many orbitals are there. Nothing else on that page you need to do. Okay. Can you come to the right hand side page now, please? Page number 29 over there. Page 29 पे हो. Can you see over there boundary surface diagrams over there? Students, boundary surface diagrams क्या होते हैं? देखें यहाँ पे please. What are boundary surface diagrams over there? This is your boundary surface diagram. मतलब ये basically ये बाउंड्री के अंदर इलेक्ट्रॉन होने की पॉसिबिलिटी है. ये डॉट क्या है? प्रोबेबिलिटीज. सर व्हाट इज द पॉसिबिलिटी? 90%. The probability is 90%. It's a spherical area of thickness dr inside which the probability of finding electron is there. Am I very clear? It's a very simple thing over there. Make a small diagram next to that boundary surface thing over there. That's all which you need to know. जो मैंने यहाँ पे बनाया है उतना ही आपको याद रखना है. What is the probability over there? 90%. Guys, this is not the exact space. This is the most probable region. Exact word नहीं use कर सकता मैं. चलिए, can I proceed? Can you see orbit versus orbital, guys? वापस repeat कर रहा हूँ, guys. Orbit क्या होता है? Orbital क्या होता है? ध्यान दीजिए please. Orbit is the exact location, guys. Orbital is the most probable region. Is that very clear, guys? Now फर्स्ट पॉइंट क्लियर, खाली फर्स्ट पॉइंट पढ़ना है आपको वहां से, बाकी पॉइंट्स मैं आगे कराऊंगा आपको. फर्स्ट पॉइंट क्लियर देखिए, फर्स्ट पॉइंट को टिक कर दीजिए. देन कैन यू कम टू क्वांटम नंबर्स. क्वांटम नंबर्स के बाजू में लिखो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सेक्शन ऑफ द एंटायर चैप्टर. क्वांटम नंबर्स के बाजू में लिखो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट सेक्शन ऑफ द एंटायर चैप्टर, यूजफुल इन ऑल चैप्टर्स ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, यूजफुल इन ऑल चैप्टर्स ऑफ केमिस्ट्री. Okay, guys. I write over here a very simple thing, guys. What does this mean, guys? ये क्या है? ये पिन कोड का मतलब क्या होता है? Word था नहीं? What is the meaning of pin code?
Yes, sir.
What is the meaning of pin code? Go ahead.
Pin code is a number assigned to a specific region.
How does it help?
It helps in stuff like.
Does every area have a different pin code, or can it be same?
No, every area has a different pin code.
Have the same pin code?
No, it is different to avoid confusion.
Can I see it's unique over there for every region?
Yes, for every region.
Okay, I have one more doubt over here. On the number plate of cars, you will see something like this: MH02.
Yeah.
MH04.
Yes.
Can you help me? What does this mean? कभी MH क्या है, 02 क्या है, ये क्या है?
MH stands for the state, which in this case is Maharashtra. 02 or 03 will stand for Mumbai. Mumbai has three different
basically
numbers.
Different areas in Mumbai.
Different areas, yeah. Okay. To specify where the car was registered.
Perfect. Do you understand these numbers over there? Similar ways, the electrons have numbers called as quantum numbers. The numbers for electrons are called as what? Quantum numbers. जैसे पिन कोड बोलते हैं, वैसे electrons के लिए क्या बोलते हैं हम? Quantum numbers. Look at the definition. The numbers which identify the state of an electron, energy and its location is called as quantum numbers. Definition clear है आपको? Mark that definition important. Sir, कितने quantum numbers है? यहाँ पे देखिए please. There are 4 quantum numbers. There are 4 quantum numbers, sir. Which are the quantum numbers? नाम लिख रहा हूं मैं यहाँ पे. N, L, M, S. ये सिर्फ नेम है, इसके अंदर quantum numbers भी आएगा. पहले वाले को बोलते हैं प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर. क्या बोलते हैं? प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर. सेकंड वाले को बोलते हैं अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर. नेक्स्ट पेज पे आपको नाम दिखते जाएगा अगर आपको देखना है तो. थर्ड पेज पे मैग्नेटिक क्वांटम नंबर और फिर स्पिन क्वांटम नंबर. अगेन आई रिपीट, प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर, अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर, मैग्नेटिक क्वांटम नंबर, स्पिन क्वांटम नंबर. क्लियर है? नाम बोलिए चलिए क्या क्या है? प्रिंसिपल, अजीमुथल, मैग्नेटिक, स्पिन. सर ये क्वांटम नंबर्स कहां से आए? दिस क्वांटम नंबर इज द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ स्क्रॉडिंजर्स वेव इक्वेशन. दिस क्वांटम नंबर इज द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ स्क्रॉडिंजर्स वेव इक्वेशन. जो भी हम डिराइव करें स्क्रॉडिंजर्स वेव इक्वेशन से बना है. लेकिन जो स्क्रॉडिंजर्स वेव इक्वेशन तो हमें पता ही नहीं अंदर क्या है, वही तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ. उसका सॉल्यूशन हम नहीं निकाल रहे, लेकिन उसमें से जो भी मिल रहा है हम अप्लाई करने वाले. ये एप्लीकेशन है, देखिए यहाँ. कैन आई प्रोसीड? चलिए, can you go to the first quantum number over there, please? First quantum number. क्या नाम है? देखो फर्स्ट क्वांटम नंबर का नाम क्या देखें वहां पे. Can you see whether it's the first quantum number is principal quantum number? Principal quantum number दिख रहा है आपको? Guys, can you see over the principal quantum number? Students, principal quantum number क्या होता है? Principal quantum number एकदम सिंपल चीज है. Principal quantum number is nothing but the orbit number over there. It is the orbit number. Very simple over there. Orbit number, sir. Orbit number जैसे कि देखिए K, L, M, N, O. इसको ऑर्बिट बोलते हैं. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. सर इसमें क्या नया है? ये तो हमने पढ़ा है. बिल्कुल सही. जो बोर्स थियरी ने ऑर्बिट बोला था, स्क्रॉडिंजर्स वेव इक्वेशन ने बोला yes, that is also true, which will be called as principal quantum number. bigger the value, bigger the shell. Bigger the value, bigger the shell. Bigger the value, what can you comment on the total energy? Can I say as I go from year to year, energy will go on increasing? Minus 13.6, minus 3.4, think about it. So I say two things. Principal quantum number helps you to find the size of the shell. It also helps you to find the energy. Sir, okay, I understand all this. Can you tell me how many electrons can be accommodated? The formula over here is 2n square. The formula over here is 2n square. In the notebook, guys, give the heading as type 18 quantum numbers. In the notebook, give the heading as type 18 quantum numbers, right? It's type 18. Students, I make this very clear. Your next lectures, Viva, will be based on just today's topic. मेरे को पता है मैंने आज Viva नहीं लिया है, because I want to teach you something very important today. So, if you look at the first shell, how many electrons can be accommodated here? Can I say 2 into 1 square, which is 2? How many electrons can be accommodated here? 2 into 2 square, which is 8. Can you find similarly the others also? यहाँ पे 18 आना चाहिए, यहाँ पे 32 आना चाहिए, यहाँ पे 50 आना चाहिए. Go ahead, please find it. Write the question, type 18, quantum numbers, right over there. First question. How many electrons are associated with principal quantum number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? How many electrons are associated with the principal quantum number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? How many electrons are associated with the principal quantum number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? देखिए वापस समझा रहा हूं मैं यहाँ पे. प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर क्या है? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the formula for electrons? The formula for electrons is 2n square. तो यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 2, यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 8, 18, 32, 50. Please highlight this formula 2n square. अगर p शेल होता तो गाइस 6, यहाँ पे क्या आ जाता बताइए, कितना हो जाएगा p शेल में? बैच p शेल में कितना हो जाएगा? Can I say p शेल में हो जाएगा 72. Agreed? समझ में आए? Okay, now pay attention to the entire thing. Please यहाँ पे देखिए. Now, स्टूडेंट्स अगर this शेल नंबर हो गया, दिख रहा है आपको शेल नंबर लिखा है? ठीक है, ये समझा आपको? Now assume this. So assume this to be a building over there which has 7 floors. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, sixth floor, seventh floor. How many people can stay on the first floor? Now we have got, can I say 2? Second floor 8. यहाँ पे कितने लोग रह सकते हैं? समझा मैंने क्या क्या? Now just read through principal quantum number. Principal quantum number पूरा पढ़ लो. देखो कुछ डाउट्स आपको. Read through the entire thing on page number 30. Page number 30 पे आ जाइए please. Smriti, go ahead. Read it loudly over there, please.
Principal quantum numbers. Principal quantum numbers determines the size and to large extent the energy of the orbit.
Underline this.
Presents-
This can be an MCQ over there, please. Underline this. The first MCQ that can be framed is what is principal quantum number telling you? It tells you the size, it tells you the energy of it. Energy कैसे guys? Energy कैसे? Formula याद है 13.6 upon z square by n square. n आता है ना उसमें, n is nothing but the principal quantum number. Orbit number is principal quantum number. Go ahead.
It represents the main shell to which the electron belongs.
Go ahead.
N has the value of 1, 2, 3, 4. These are also designated as K, L, M, N. Each shell contains a maximum of 2n square electrons. The
Underline the
first
formula,
energy,
please. 2n square. Students, you might have learned this in school called as Bohr's formula over there. Go ahead.
the first energy level, n is equals to 1, is nearest to the nucleus and has the least energy. The energy of the main shell increases as the value of the n increases. Principal quantum numbers provide the following information. First, the principal shell to which the electron belongs. And second, the energy of the principal shell. For example, En is equals to minus 2 pi r, 2 pi square
We've
m.
already done all this, everyone. We've already done all this. Only thing that we need to remember over here is what is principal quantum number? It tells you about the shell and the energy to which it belongs to. Okay. Now, guys, I tell you a very simple thing that you have to collect books. You have to collect books from pin code 40063. Will you be able to collect the books then? मैंने आपको एकदम सिंपल चीज बोल दिया, पिन कोड 40063 से आप अपनी बुक्स कलेक्ट कर लीजिए. व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम हियर?
Sir, that is not exact. It is a vast region.
It's a vast region. Okay, I'll make it easier for you now. I said that you have to collect books from Vilepale. Is that easier?
No, sir, it is still a very vast region. There
Okay,
are so
I
many
said
villages.
Vilepale East. Is it an easy region?
Comparatively.
So you can collect books if I say that collect your books from Vilepale East tomorrow.
No. We need the exact address, na?
You need the exact address. So I say that collect it from Nanprem building. Is that an easier address now? Can
Yeah.
you collect it? But in Nanprem building, there are many rooms over there. Where will you collect it from?
We don't have an idea. You need to tell us.
That's okay. I say collect it from the third floor. Will you be able to collect it?
No, sir, there are still rooms on the third floor.
So I say collect it from 301. Will you be able to collect it? No, you
Yes.
still not be able to collect it. There are many small rooms inside it. You need to know whom to meet. Do you get what I'm trying to say over here? Is you need the exact location, exact thing, how to go about it. Now, what happens over here is whatever I explained here is the first floor has 2 electrons, second floor has 8 electrons, third floor has 18 electrons. Now I have to have something more to understand this. अब 8 इलेक्ट्रॉन है सेकंड फ्लोर पे, कैसे मैं जो मुझे इलेक्ट्रॉन को मिलना है उसके पास जाऊं? समझा आपको प्रॉब्लम क्या है? इसलिए मुझे एक नया क्वांटम नंबर डिफाइन करना पड़ा कॉल्ड एज अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर. Now, what was the drawback of Bohr's theory? If you remember, Bohr's theory could explain the spectrum, but it could not explain the hyperfine spectrum. It could not explain the hyperfine spectrum. So, listen to this. The scientist name over here is Sommerfeld. What did Sommerfeld say over here is, अगर आपका शेल नंबर 5 है, अगर आपका शेल नंबर 5 है, आपके पास सिर्फ एक ऑर्बिट नहीं रहेगा, आपके पास 5 ऑर्बिट्स हो सकते हैं, 4 एलिप्टिकल और 1 सर्कुलर. What do I mean by this? Can you come to page number 45? Can you come to page number 45? So now comes the next thing which you need to understand. स्कूल लेवल पे सिंपल चीज पढ़ा था, इलेक्ट्रॉन सर्कुलर ऑर्बिट में होता है। अब हम जा रहे हैं नेक्स्ट लेवल पे, जहां पे हम बोल रहे हैं इट कैन बी सर्कुलर ऑर्बिट, इट कैन बी एलिप्टिकल ऑर्बिट। सर एलिप्टिकल ऑर्बिट का मतलब क्या होता है? What does an elliptical orbit mean? Can you understand this is an ellipse? Ellipse में कितने एक्सिस होते हैं? 2 बराबर। एक को क्या बोलते हैं? मेजर एक्सिस, ये मेजर हो जाएगा, और दूसरे को क्या बोलते हैं हम? माइनर एक्सिस। I ask you a question, if the value of major axis is equal to minor axis, क्या हो जाएगा? If the value of major axis is equal to minor axis, क्या हो जाएगा? Use your brains. If the value of major axis is equal to minor axis, can I say what I get is a circle? Perfect. Do you understand this? Let's go ahead and try to understand the same thing over here. Written, please. Siddhant, go and read Sommerfield's theory.
Sommerfield proposed a theory to explain fine spectrum according
Just a minute. Fine spectrum. Remember Niels Bohr का drawback था ये. This was a drawback of Niels Bohr's theory, which Sommerfield rectified it. Go ahead.
According to Sommerfield, when an electron revolves around the nucleus, it revolves in an elliptical path in addition to the circular path.
Please box this. Please box it, everyone. This is the next thing that we come to now. From Bohr's theory, we understand there is not just circular path. There can be elliptical path. Something beautiful over there which Sommerfield went ahead and explained. He said that there is an elliptical part. When I say an ellipse, can I say there can be a major axis, minor axis? Major, minor, दोनों हो सकते हैं. Go ahead, read.
The elliptical orbit contains a major axis and minor axis. The major axis is denoted by, so it's n written over there.
Yeah, n.
N, and minor axis denoted by k. For a given value of n, k value range from 1 to n. Example, if value of n equals 4, then the values of k are 1, 2, 3, 4.
Look at the diagram. Look at the diagram. How many elliptical orbits in the diagram? How many elliptical orbits? When k is 1, when k is 2, when k is 3, that are elliptical orbits. When k is equal to 4, can I say the value is equal to n? Is it going to be an elliptical orbit? No, it's going to be a spherical orbit. Go ahead, read.
If k values are 1, 2, and 3, orbit is elliptical, and if k is 4, the orbit is circular. Thus, for fourth energy level, there are 4 orbits, 1 circular and 3 elliptical. Number of spherical orbits is 1 and number of elliptical orbits is n-1. These are called sub-energy levels or sub-shells, which have slightly different energy.
Please
So
watch the next word that comes into your dictionary over there after shells is sub-energy level, subshells. Shells पढ़ा हमने. Shells मतलब orbits. Subshells is nothing but dividing the orbits into different parts. Okay. In the notebook, write the question. In the notebook, write the question. As per Sommerfield, for n is equal to 5, how many spherical orbits? How many elliptical orbits? And how many total subshells? How many total subshells? Anyone with an answer here? Elliptical orbit कितना हो जाएगा? Spherical orbit कितना हो जाएगा? Subshells कितना हो जाएगा? Yes, go ahead, Vidhi.
Yes, sir. So spherical orbit will be 1
Okay.
and elliptical orbits will be 4. and the total subshell orbits will be 4.
1 plus 4, 5.
Oh, sorry, 5.
This is also called as a subshell. This is also called as a subshell. Got it? एक और क्वेश्चन ट्राई कीजिए प्लीज. For the P shell, find elliptical, spherical, and total subshells. Please go ahead. Can I say इसका n का वैल्यू कितना हो जाएगा? 6. Good, Tanay.
Sir, one spherical subshell,
Yeah.
five elliptical subshell, and 6 total subshells.
Is that clear? Tanay, can you go for L shell, M shell, N shell, all the shells? Can you describe the entire thing, please? Everyone
Yeah.
listen but carefully, please.
For K shell, there will only be one spherical and
There
total
will only be one subshell,
one subshell.
which is spherical. Go ahead.
Then for L, it will be one spherical, one elliptical, and total 2. For M, one spherical, 2 elliptical, and total 3. For
Okay.
N, one spherical, 3 elliptical, total 4. And for O, one spherical, 4 elliptical, total 5.
Okay. Then can you repeat the entire thing, just telling me how many subshells totally? For the K shell, how many subshells?
1,
L shell,
2,
M shell,
3,
N shell,
4,
O shell.
5.
How are you calculating this?
N, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
The total number of subshells is equal to N.
Perfect. It is equal to the principal quantum number.
Yeah.
Do you get the statement? Everyone, have you understood this statement? The number of subshells will always be equal to the value of principal quantum numbers. समझा मैंने क्या बोला ये? Okay, listen this here. Just इसको मैं यहाँ पे बनाने की कोशिश करता हूँ. चलिए, वापस मैं यहाँ पे अरेंजमेंट पे आ जाता हूँ. सुनिए. This is a basic a hotel that I have, which are of 7 floors. The first floor has one room for accommodation. The second floor has 2 rooms for accommodation. Do you understand this? Third floor has 3 rooms for accommodation. Fourth floor has 2 and so on. Do you understand it? Okay. So why is it so like that? See, so यहाँ पे बाकी एरिया में क्या है? You can understand very simple thing in a hotel. If you go to the first floor, there are many restaurants over there. So here there are different restaurants. Here there are different restaurants. Okay. Can you help me with what do you understand from the word flat numbers? What is a flat number? When I say flat number 301, 302, 303, 304, what does it mean?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So it means a number where it is an identity to where someone lives. Or
Agreed. But what do you mean by 301, 302, 303? What does that mean? What are those numbers telling you?
sir, it tells us that sir is a number.
Think about it. मैंने बोला कि you stay the flat number is 301. What do you understand from that? A very simple question.
Sir, a flat number, that means.
Just a minute. I was go ahead.
Yes, sir. It means 301 means third floor, first flat.
302.
302 means third floor, second flat.
Okay, how do you understand it's third floor? Can I say the first number tells you that?
Number tells that. Third floor.
What does the first flat? How do you understand it's the first flat? 01.
First flat, 301. So the 1 indicates the first flat.
Okay, okay. If I say 401, what do you mean by that?
So 401 means fourth floor and the first flat.
Okay, do you also understand 301 के ऊपर 401 रहेगा?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. अब आयुष मुझे हेल्प करेगा क्या? इसको मुझे नंबर देना है. ये सब फ्लैट्स दिख रहा है तुझे? इनको नंबर देना.
Yes, sir.
इसको क्या नंबर दूंगा मैं? 10 बस 2 ही नंबर. ठीक है, समझा? इसको क्या नंबर दूंगा मैं?
20.
क्लियर है? आयुष?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can there be 22 flat number?
No.
There cannot be. Can there be 23?
No.
Pay attention. These are good MCQs which I'll come to also. ये नंबर क्या हो जाएगा?
40. 41. 42.
Can you tell me over here?
50, 51, 52, 53, and 54.
Okay, Ayush, I give you a question. You go to the 9th floor.
9th floor. Okay.
How many flats are there?
90. Oh, sorry, nine,
How many flats? How many? I did not say the flat number. How many flats are there?
8 flats.
Wrong.
Oh, sorry, wait.
Completely wrong. You failed over there. Second floor पे 2 फ्लैट हैं. फ्लैट नंबर 21 तक है क्योंकि 0 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है.
Okay, okay, sorry. So that means
एक मिनट. Riya,
Yes, I was just looking at the
you
pattern.
also said the same thing. 8.
I was looking at the pattern. I missed the flat number. I was looking at the
You
flat
missed 0 over there. You have to start the counting from 0. I again give you a question to both of you. I go to the 14th floor. How many flats are there?
14.
14th floor. How many flats are there? Riya, 14. Is there a flat number with 14 possible?
No, we'll go to 13.
It's gonna be 1413, the best one. Okay, I go to a next question. Seventh shell. Sorry, seventh. I'm so sorry. Seventh shell. Can I say there are 7 flats possible?
7 flats and 6 numbers.
So 706. Okay, 76 is the last number over there. Clear hai ye? Okay. Now listen to the next thing which I say. When you go to a hotel, is the number of people that can be accommodated in a deluxe room, family room, super family room the same? Think about it. A couple room or family room में same number of people रहते हैं क्या? Couple मतलब कितने लोग रह सकते हैं? 2. So all my 0 number, zero number, ये वो मेरे फ्लैट्स है जहां पे सिर्फ 2 जन अकोमोडेट हो सकते हैं. ये वो मेरे फ्लैट्स है जहां पे कितने लोग अकोमोडेट हो सकते हैं. ये मेरे वो फ्लैट्स है जहां पे कितने लोग अकोमोडेट हो सकते हैं. 14. सर आप नंबर कैसे डिसाइड करो? इट्स ऑलवेज एडिशन ऑफ 4. 4 बढ़ते जा रहे हैं. So सर थोड़ा वापस एक्सप्लेन करो क्या हद तक पहुंचे. I have basically now explained you a very simple thing that 4 फ्लोर तक जाते हैं. पहले फर्स्ट फ्लोर, स्नेक ऑर्डिनेट्स, पे अटेंशन. There are 4 floors. First I'm telling you. First floor has 1 flat. The flat number is 10 and there can be 2 people in it. The second floor has 2 flats. The flat numbers are 20 and 21. The first flat 20 can have 2 people. The second flat 21 can have 6 people. Third floor has 3 flats, namely 30, which can accommodate 2 people, 31, which can accommodate 6, 32, which can accommodate 10. Fourth floor has 4 flats, namely 40, which can accommodate 2, 41, which can accommodate 6, 42, which can accommodate 10, 4-3 which can accommodate 14. Can someone repeat this very properly, please? This is something very important over there. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, so you told that.
Bhavya, can you sit down, please?
Sir, I'm
Aram,
sitting on it.
Okay, ठीक है. Go ahead.
Sir, there are four floors. In the first floor, the first floor there's one flat. In the second floor there are two flats. In the third floor there are three flats. In the fourth floor there are four flats respectively.
Perfect.
In the first floor there is one flat which has room number 10 and which can accommodate two people.
Very
Similarly,
good.
above it there's in the second floor there are two flats. So, which out of which one can accommodate two people and the other one can accommodate plus four, two plus four, so six people. In the third floor, there are three flats. So, above the two, it can accommodate two people, and the next flat six, and the third flat on the third floor can accommodate 10 people, and can accommodate 10 people. In the fourth floor, there are four flats. First, for room 40 can accommodate two people. 40. The second room can accommodate six people. The third room can accommodate 10 people, and the last flat means fourth floor flat can accommodate 14 people.
Now listen to this. I just reconstruct this in a different way for an electron. पूरा system में अब human being से electrons पे चला गया. सुनो. First shell has one subshell which can accommodate two electrons. First shell has one subshell which can accommodate two electrons. Second shell has two subshells, namely 20, 21. 20 can accommodate two electrons. 21 can accommodate 6 electrons. Third shell has three subshells, namely 30, 31, 32. 30 can accommodate 2, 32 can accommodate 6, 33 can accommodate 10. Fourth shell has 4 subshells. The subshell 0 can accommodate 2, subshell 41 can accommodate 6, 42 can accommodate 10, 43 can accommodate 14. Repeat, ma'am.
In the first shell, there is only one subshell which can accommodate 2 electrons, and the number of the subshell is 10. In the second shell, there are 2 subshells. The first subshell can accommodate 2 electrons, and the second subshell can accommodate 6 electrons. In the third shell, there are 3 subshells. The first can accommodate 2, the second 6, and the third 10. The fourth shell, there are 4 subshells. The first can accommodate 2, the second 6, the third 10, and the fourth 14. And the fifth shell, there are 5 subshells.
Okay. I add something more to this, guys. Is this clear to you? I add something more to this. This is also called as जो 0 दिख रहा है इसको मैं बोल सकता हूँ 2s, इसको बोल सकता हूँ 2p, 3s, 3p, 3d. मैंने जैसे KLMN दिया था, याद है आपको? KLMNO. यहाँ पे मैं क्या दे रहा हूँ? SPDFGH. I repeat over here. This is 4s, 4p, 4d. मतलब कोई भी फ्लोर पे जाओ, अगर आप S सबशेल पे जाओगे तो आपको 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन मिलेंगे. कोई भी फ्लोर पे जाओ, आप P सबशेल में जाओगे तो आपको 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन मिलेंगे. समझा कि नहीं है? Yes, go ahead, ma'am. Repeat the entire thing now.
So there are four shells. So if we in the first shell there
one subshell. In the first shell, there is one subshell where there are 2 electrons, and it is also called
1s.
1 0 or 1s.
It is also called 1 0 and
Or
1s.
1s.
What is 0? 0 is your second quantum number called as azimuthal quantum number. 0 is your second quantum number called as azimuthal quantum number. बहुत सारा कुछ हो गया. Okay. Let us relax over there. I'll just repeat the entire thing. First, listen to me. First, मैंने प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर बताया आपको. प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर क्या होता है? शेल नंबर. प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर होता है शेल नंबर. 2n² से मैंने ये सब कुछ निकाला. प्रिंसिपल क्वांटम नंबर से मैं किसके पास गया? मैं सबशेल के पास. कैन यू ऑल कम टू पेज नंबर 30? Can you all come to page number 30, please? Page number 30. Yes, Sahil, can you go ahead and read azimuthal quantum number, please?
Azimuthal quantum number is also called secondary, subsidiary, orbital, or angular momentum quantum number. It is represented by letter L.
Please underline over there. It's called as secondary, subsidiary, orbital, or angular momentum quantum number.
It is represented by letter L. This represents the subshell to which the electron belongs. It defines the shape of the orbital occupied by the electron and the angular momentum of the electron. Its value depends on the value of principal quantum number. It can have only positive values between 0 and n to 1. Thus, the permissible values of L are 0, 1, 2, and n minus 1. This quantum number provides the following information. The subshell in which electron is present. A principal shell in an atom is supposed to be composed of several sublevels known as subshells. These subshells are represented by letters S, P, D, F. The letters S, P.
Wait. Can you all see over this table? Is this table clear? The value of L अगर 0 हुआ, it means which is the subshell letter S, P, D, F. बाद में आएगा G, बाद में आएगा H. S, P, D, F, G, H. Okay. How many electrons can be there in S subshell, guys? How many electrons can be there in S subshell? How many electrons can there be in P subshell? How many in D? How many in F? Can I say here there will be 2, 6, 10, 14. समझा आपको ये? Okay. Now guys, I explain a very simple thing, which is number of subshells present over there. First shell, guys. Can I say in the first shell, there is only one subshell. There is only one subshell. पहले इतना ही देखो आप. Second में 2 subshell. Third में 3 subshell. Fourth में 4 subshell. समझा यहाँ तक? Okay. Now I go ahead to the understanding more over this. First में एक subshell है, उसको हम बोलेंगे S subshell. उसको नंबर दिया गया है 0. तो सबसे पहला शेल कौन सा है? सबशेल कौन सा है? 1s. समझा कि नहीं है? सेकेंड शेल में आपको मिलेगा 2s और 2p. स्टूडेंट्स, कैन यू थिंक थर्ड शेल में क्या मिलेगा? थर्ड शेल में क्या मिलेगा? सोचो आप. और फोर्थ शेल में क्या मिलेगा? आप अपने आप सोचो प्लीज. Can I say third shell में 3s, 3p, 3d मिलेगा? Fourth shell में 4s, 4d, 4p, sorry 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f मिलेगा? क्लियर है ये? पक्का क्लियर है? Okay. Can someone repeat the entire thing now, please? Anyone over there who can repeat the entire thing? जो यहां तक पहुंचे हम लोग.
Yes, sir. The first shell has one subshell, and the first subshell can accommodate two electrons. Then that is 1s, and the name of the subshell is
Listen to me.
1s.
Can you be very slow? Can you be very slow? Guys, as soon as she completes this, you have to write this on your own in the notebook. Am I very clear? Chalo, go.
First shell has one subshell, and the name is 1s, and it can accommodate two electrons. The
Wait,
second
wait,
shell,
wait, wait. Is this clear? First shell. First shell has one subshell. Has one subshell. The name of the subshell is 1s. Pushkar, can you be in the frame? Pushkar Garekar. Yeah, go ahead, Kinjal. Next.
the second shell has two subshells, and they are 1s and 1p, and the 1s can accommodate two electrons.
No.
Sorry,
Second
2s
shell
and
has
2p.
two
2s and 2p.
subshells, 2s and 2p.
2s and 2p, and 2s can accommodate two electrons, and 2p can accommodate six electrons.
Kinjal, wait, can you please note down in your notebook also? Please note down this in your notebook also. It's up to you how you want to note it. If you want to note it this way, चलेगा. जो मैंने बोर्ड पे बनाया. Kinjal, explain the third shell now.
Third shell has three subshells. They are 3s, 3p, and 3d. 3s has two electrons, 3p has six electrons, and 3d has 10 electrons. Then fourth shell has four subshells.
Wait, repeat the third shell.
Third shell has three subshells. They are 3s, 3p, and 3d. 3s can accommodate two electrons, 3p can accommodate six electrons, and 3d can accommodate 10 electrons. Fourth shell has.
Write it. Please write it. Write the third shell. The third shell has three subshells. 3s, 3p, 3d. The 3s subshell can accommodate two electrons. 3p subshell can accommodate six electrons, and the 3d subshell can accommodate 10 electrons. Go to the next one. Fourth.
Fourth shell can accommodate. It has four subshells: 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f. 4s has two electrons. 4p has six electrons. 4d has 10 electrons. 4f has 14 electrons.
Perfect. Write a question in the notebook. Write a question in the notebook. How many electrons are associated with? How many electrons are associated with S subshell? How many electrons are associated with S subshell? How many electrons are associated with S subshell? Can I say the answer is 2? Next, P subshell. With P subshell, can I say the answer is 6? with D subshell, can I see the answer is 10? With F subshell, 14. With G subshell, 18. हेलो, समझ रहा है क्या आपको ये? Next question. How many electrons are associated with? How many electrons are associated with the following azimuthal quantum numbers? The following azimuthal quantum numbers. L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0. L is equal to 0. Students, L is equal to 0 का मतलब क्या होता है? S subshell, मतलब आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? 2 electrons. Very good, Shalini. Yes. Next question. L is equal to 1. L is equal to 1. Students, L stand for azimuthal quantum number, मतलब सबशेल को हमने ये क्वांटम नंबर दिया है L. Can I say answer will be 6? L is equal to 1. L is equal to 2 के लिए आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? 10. And L is equal to 3 के लिए आंसर क्या हो जाएगा? 14. पल क्लियर है ये? Dear, repeat the entire thing.
Yes, sir. So L is equal to 1 is the same as S, and the number of electrons in S will be 2. L is equal to 1 is the same as L is equal to P, which is 6 electrons in P shell, P subshell. L is equal to 2 is the same as D, which is 10 electrons, and L is equal to 3 is the same as F, which is 14 electrons.
Okay. Veda, can you unmute yourself? Yeah, go ahead, Veda. What is the doubt? Tanush, what is the doubt? Go ahead.
Sir, I didn't understand the last one what he said. How can there be 10 electrons? It will be 8, right?
Tanush, can you do one thing? Can you log out from one device plus, please?
Okay, sir, one minute.
Now, can you see over here, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Veda, see over here. Can you see over here very clearly? In this slide over here, can you see? ये 0 मैंने जिधर 0 है वहां पे S सबशेल लिखा है. एकदम सिंपल देख. S सबशेल को कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन दिया मैंने?
2.
P को कितना दिया है?
2.
6.
उसको अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर क्या दिया मैंने? 1.
Oh, understood. Oh my god.
इसको अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर क्या दिया मैंने? 2. इसको अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर क्या दिया? 3. इसको अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर क्या दिया? 0. सो अगर मैंने पूछा L को, L is 0 तो 2, 1, 6. अनुष क्लियर है ये?
हाँ सर.
विदा क्लियर है ये?
Yes, sir.
ओके.
Thank you.
ओके. अब मेरे को ना खाली तुम लोग चैट बॉक्स पे आंसर लिखो विदाउट लुकिंग एट द बोर्ड. हाउ मेनी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर देयर इन 44? समझा 44 क्या है? How many electrons are there in 44? Students, 44 कुछ होता ही नहीं है. There is nothing as 44 because the range is 4041 4243. Clear है ये? It's not possible only over there. How many electrons are there on the fourth shell. Fourth shell. How many electrons are there in the fourth shell?
Yes, sir.
How do you calculate?
So 2n square.
Which is 32.
32.
Is this wrong if I calculate this way? 2 plus 6 plus 10 plus 14. Just asking.
No, sir.
Will it give
Will
me
be the same.
Will be the same. Do you understand, everyone? Next question. How many electrons are associated with the third shell? With the third shell. Can I say over there? $18. Or can I say 2 plus 6 plus 10? Do you understand both the ways of finding it? समझा क्या? Okay. Can someone tell me about the fifth shell? Fifth shell. मैंने fourth तक गया. कोई fifth shell describe कर सकता है? How does the fifth shell look like? Anyone over there? Fifth shell over there.
Yeah, yes, sir. The fifth shell overall contains 5 subshells, and the total number of electrons in it are 50. 5s will contain 2 electrons. Then 5p will contain 6 electrons. 5d will contain 10 electrons. 5f will contain 14 electrons, and 5g will contain 20 electrons.
Wrong. He ended wrong. कुछ तो wrong बोला उसने. Shit. Anyone who want to try? क्या यार पूरा एकदम बराबर बोला पता तूने. लास्ट में तूने
Yes, sir.
go ahead. Explain the fifth shell.
Yes, sir. The fifth shell has 5 subshells, out of which 5s will have 2 electrons.
Ma'am, can you also give the numbers to it also? The azimuthal quantum numbers associated are
Yes.
0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything over there from the start, please.
So in the fifth shell, the first subshell will be 5, 0 or 5s, which will have 2 electrons. The second subshell will be 5, 1 or 5p, which will have 6 electrons. The third subshell will be 5, 2 or 5b, which will have 10 electrons. The fourth subshell will be 5, 3 or 5f, which will have 14 electrons, and the fifth subshell will be 5, 4 or 5g, which will have 18 electrons.
Ma'am, won't there be 5, 5?
No, sir, that won't.
Why?
Then that would be 6 subshells in total, which is more than n.
So how many subshells? How do you understand?
Is the same as n.
Okay. And what is the range? कहाँ से चालू होते कहाँ तक जाएगा? If I go to the 10th floor,
It will go from 0 to 9.
if I go to the 14th floor,
From 0 to 13.
so if I go to the nth floor,
It will go from 0 to n minus 1.
again, if I go to the nth floor, it's gonna be
0 to n minus 1.
that's the formula to you also now. The limit is 0 to n minus 1. And how many subshells? N subshells.
Yes.
Think about this, guys. Everyone. Anyone who want to try the sixth shell? You have to go very slow in the sixth shell. SPDFGH. SPDFGH. बहुत सारे लोग हैं, किसको बोलूं मैं यार? गुड हर्षल.
Yes, sir. So six shell will have six subshells. The first subshell will be 6s or 60, which will have 2 electrons. Second subshell will have 6p or 6-1, which will have 6 electrons. Third subshell will have 6d or 6-2, which will have 10 electrons. Fourth subshell will have 6f or 6-3, which will have 14 electrons. Fifth will be 6g or 6-5, which
Can
will
I
have
make your life
18
easier?
electrons.
Can you, do you want to write it and explain? Or are you okay with it?
No, sir, I am fine.
Go ahead, go ahead.
And the last subshell will have a 6h or 6-5, which will have 20 electrons.
हर्षिल 6-5 लास्ट कैसे हुआ? 6-6 लास्ट होगा ना?
No, sir, the range 0, like it is 0 to n-1 now.
लेकिन
So
6-5
6-5
है ना, तो 6-1, 6-2, 6-3, 6-4, 6-5, 6-6 होगा ना?
No, 6-0 से होता है ना sir.
Oh, 6-0 से start करना है. So it will start from 6-0 and go till 6-5.
5, yes.
So if I'm on the 7th shell, how many total electrons on the 7th shell? In the 7th shell?
Total electrons.
In the 7th shell.
So it will be 2 plus 6 plus 10 plus 14 plus 18 plus.
Harshil, can you make it easier for yourself? Can you make it easier for yourself? It's gonna be easier, think. Easier यार, मतलब ये थोड़ी करेगा तू एग्जाम में 2 plus 6 plus 10 plus 14 plus 18 नहीं करेगा तू. सोचना क्या करेगा, अभी तो बताया मैंने. गलत तरीका नहीं है, सही तरीका. लेकिन मैंने शेल में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन है उसका भी तो फॉर्मूला दिया ना.
अरे हाँ, 2n square.
2n square 98.
Yes sir.
The method is right. You add the number of electrons in subshell, you get the answer. But when to apply what, is it clear?
Yes sir.
Okay, now listen to this. Listen to the next question, guys. ये हर्ष तेरे को कुछ डाउट है क्या? तू हाथ ऊपर करता है तो मेरे को लगता है वो सिर्फ डाउट ही होगा. हर्ष
नहीं सर, आंसर करने के लिए क्या?
तो ठीक है, चलेगा ठीक है. I have a doubt, ma'am. I have a doubt. Listen to me. I am on the 6th shell and the D subshell. How many electrons? Can't hear over there. Sixth shell. Siddhant, 6th shell, D subshell.
So 10 electrons.
7th shell, D subshell.
D, no?
D.
10 only.
10 only, okay. 7th shell, P subshell.
So that will have 6 electrons.
Okay. 7th shell, S subshell.
So 2 electrons.
6th shell, S subshell.
2 only.
5th shell, S subshell.
2.
4th shell, S subshell.
2.
Alright, but I'm changing the shell number. So won't the
But
answer?
when you change the shell, the number of subshells increases, but the number of electrons in each subshell remains the same. Like all S will have 2 only.
Listen to me. I go to the first shell, P subshell.
So it's not possible.
Perfect. It is not possible. It is not possible, guys. यहां तक समझा? ये दो क्वांटम नंबर्स की कहानी हुई है और दो क्वांटम नंबर्स बच रहे हैं. Can I go to the third one? Can I go to the third one? Okay, listen to me. every subshell is made up of orbitals. Every subshell is made up of orbitals. For example, listen to this, very simple. अगर एक रूम में 10 जन रहते हैं, 10 जन, तो मेरे को कितना बेड लगेगा? 5. एक बेड पे 2 जन. ऑर्बिटल मतलब हमेशा 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन. ऑर्बिटल मतलब हमेशा 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन, फिक्स्ड. ऑर्बिटल का मतलब कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन होता है? 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन. कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं है, हमेशा 2 ही होगा. ऑर्बिटल मतलब कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स गाइस? ऑलवेज एंड ऑलवेज 2. मैक्सिमम कैपेसिटी 2 है. नाउ यूज योर ब्रेन्स, यूज योर ब्रेन्स. अगर मेरे पास ये सबशेल है, कैन यू सी दिस सबशेल? इसमें 6 इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं. Ma'am, how many orbitals will be there?
3.
3. How many orbitals here?
5.
How many orbitals here?
7.
How do you decide that, ma'am?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Now, this is as good as the number of beds in a flat. समझा क्या? पहले हम लोग फ्लोर में गए, फिर फ्लैट में गए, फ्लैट के अंदर अब बेड पे कितने बेड्स हुए? डिवाइड बाय 2 करो तो समझ में आ जाएगा. नाउ इसके अंदर आपने कितने बोले? 5. इसके अंदर आपने कितने बोले? 3. अगर मेरे पास कोई सबशेल है जिसमें 22 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, 22, अगर 22 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, तो मुझे बताओ आप कितने ऑर्बिटल्स हो गए? Can I say 11 orbitals? Do you understand 11 orbitals, everyone? Okay. ठीक. Now listen to this, the next thing. तो सर अगर 11 ऑर्बिटल्स आपने बोला, ये समझ में आ गया. उसका नंबर क्या है? उसका वैल्यू क्या है? द वैल्यू इज, यहाँ पे क्या है? इसका 2 है ना. इसका अजीमुथल क्वांटम नंबर क्या है? 2 है. तो वैल्यू होगा -2 to +2. 3 बेड, 5 बेड का. मैं बता रहा हूँ -2 to +2. समझा तो मैं यहाँ पे देखिए प्लीज. फोर्थ फ्लोर की बात करो. यहां तक समझा आपको? क्या क्या मैंने समझ में? ब्रेक के रूम्स को. नाउ यहां पे ये 41 है, 42 है, 43 है. क्लियर है? ये इसको मैं देखो आपको समझ में आया कि नहीं? Listen this. When I go to the fourth shell, there are 4 subshells. 40, 41, 42, 43. यहाँ तक क्लियर था आपको? When I go to the 40 subshell, there is one orbital whose value is also 0. When I go to the subshell 41, there are 3 orbitals. How many orbitals are there? 3. The values are -1, 0, 1. When I go to the second subshell, there are 5 orbitals. The values are -2, -1, sorry, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. When I go to the third subshell, how many orbitals are there? 7. Values are -2, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. स्टूडेंट अगर यहाँ पे 4 होता, 4, इसका कैपेसिटी 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है, इसका कैपेसिटी 18 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है. थिंक अबाउट इट, कहां से कहां तक जाएगा? कहां से कहां तक जाएगा?
Yes, sir. So it will go from -4 to 4.
Okay. Okay. Can you describe the entire thing now, please, from the scratch?
From the start, right? Means the
Okay.
first one.
Okay, guys, can you all? She is saying the entire thing. Can you all come to page number 33? 33 and try connecting to whatever she's saying on the table on page number 33. Yeah, go ahead, please read.
So in the first shell, there are total number of 2 electrons. In the first shell, there is one subshell which is named as 1s. It has 2 electrons and 1 orbital. The orbital value will be 0.
Okay.
Now in the
Just a minute. She said the first shell has one subshell, 1s or 10. The subshell has one orbital, which is value is also 0. तो सर यहाँ पे शेल, सबशेल, ऑर्बिटल, यहाँ पे सब समझ में आया फर्स्ट शेल के लिए? हर्ष क्लियर है? Go ahead to the next.
Now in the second subshell, there will be total number of 8 electrons.
Second shell, ma'am. Second shell.
Sorry, second shell, there will be total number of 8 electrons and there will be 2 subshells. The first subshell is named as 2s. It will have 8 electrons. It will have 1 orbital and the orbital value will be 0. And there in the second shell, the second subshell will have it is named as 2p. It will have 6 electrons and there will be 2 orbitals. One will be
No, you're wrong over there. The second has 3 orbitals.
Sorry, 3
Yeah,
orbitals. The value will be -1, 0, and 1.
Perfect.
The
Go to the next.
The third shell will have total number of 18 electrons. It will have 3 subshells. The first subshell is named as 3s and it will have 1 orbital. The orbital value will be 0.
Perfect. Go ahead.
In the third shell, the second subshell will be 3p. It will have 6 electrons and it will have 3 orbitals. The orbital value will be -1, 0, and 1. The third shell will have, in the third subshell, it is named as 3d. The number of orbitals will be 5 orbitals and the value will be -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. And in the next fourth shell, there will be total number of 32 electrons. It will have 4 subshells. The first subshell is named as 4s. It will have 1 orbital. The orbital value will be 0. The second subshell is named as 4p. It will have 3 orbitals. The orbital value will be -1, 0, and 1. The third subshell will be 4d and it will have 5 orbitals. The orbital value will be -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Then there will be the fourth subshell which is named as 4f and it will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 orbitals and the value will be -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3.
Clear है ये? Go ahead, ma'am. Repeat the entire thing, please.
Yes, sir. So in the first shell, there are 2 electrons in total, and so there'll be only one subshell, and it's called 1s or 10, and so the orbitals will also be just 1, and it's called 0. The
Okay.
second shell is the L shell, so it has a total of 8 electrons and 2 subshells. The first subshell is called 2,0 and the second subshell is called 2,1. The 2,0 subshell has the 2,0 subshell will have one orbital, which will be 0 only, and 2,1 will have 3 orbitals, which will be -1, 0, and +1. The third shell will have 3 subshells. The first subshell is 3,0, which will have one orbital, which will be 0. 3,1 will be 3,1 will have 3 subshells, which will be -1, 0, and +1.
Ma'am, wrong, ma'am, wrong. 3,1 will have 3 orbitals.
Yeah,
Going
3
wrong.
orbitals. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll have 3 orbitals, which are -1, 0, and +1. And 3,2 will have 5 orbitals, which will be -2, -1, 0, +1, and +2.
Okay.
Then in the fourth shell, there are 4 subshells. So in 4,0, there'll be one orbital, which is 0. 4,1 will have 3 orbitals, which are -1, 0, and +1. 4,2 will have 5 orbitals, which are -3, -2, -1, 0. So sorry, -2, -1, 0, +1, and +2. And 4,3 will have -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3.
Okay. Is the diagram clear to you? Is the diagram clear to you? Yes. -1, 0, 1. इसको भी क्या दूंगा? क्लियर है? क्लियर है क्या? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Repeat the entire thing.
Okay, sir. So the
Harshit, can you repeat for the fifth? Can you say for the fifth shell first? Fifth shell.
okay, fifth shell will have 5 subshells. So 5,0 or 5s will have one orbital. So it will be 1. Then the
0.
Phi
The orbital value is
0,
0.
sir. Yes, sir. 0. The phi p or phi 1 will have 3 orbitals. So it will be -1, 0, 1. Phi d or phi 2 will have 10 electrons. So it will have 5 orbitals. So it will be -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Phi d or phi 3 will have 7 orbitals. So it will be
No. You went wrong over there. 5d, na? So if you say 5s, 5p, 5d. 5d will have 5 orbitals. Anyone else? Anyone else who would want to try? Go ahead. Anyone else who would want to try?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
So first of all, sir, for the fifth shell, there will be 5 subshells.
Perfect.
First one, 5s, it will have 2 electrons and the number of orbitals will be one value 0.
Perfect. That's how you go about it.
Then 5p, it will have 3 orbitals and the number of electrons will be 6.
Perfect. And the values of the orbital will be?
-1, 0, and 1. Then 5d, it will have 5d will have 10 electrons it will have 5 orbitals with the values -2, -1, 0, 1, 2.
Perfect.
Then 5f will have 14 electrons with 7 orbitals in it. The values will be -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then 5g. 5g will have 18 electrons with 9 orbitals. So it will be -4, -2, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Perfect. Perfect. So it's going to be 5s, 5p, 5d. Okay. Perfect. Anyone for the sixth shell?
Yes, so the sixth shell, so it has six subshells. 6s, so 6 1 has 2 electrons, and the orbital value is, it has 1 orbital, and m is equal to 0. Then then the then it has 6 subshells. So 6s, then 6p has 3 orbitals in it, and the values are -1, 0, +1. Then 6d has 5 orbitals, that is the value is -2, -1, 0, 1, 2. Then 6f has 7 orbitals, the value is -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Then 6g has again
9 orbitals.
9 orbitals, and the values are -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the then the 6h has in it 11 orbitals, and the value is -5, -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Is this clear what we have done? Students, what we say -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 जो बोला ना हमने, ये नंबर्स ना, यही मेरा थर्ड क्वांटम नंबर है, इसको बोलते हैं मैग्नेटिक क्वांटम नंबर. 3 क्वांटम नंबर्स हो गए, समझा आपको? मैग्नेटिक क्वांटम नंबर क्या है? ऑर्बिटल. 3 क्वांटम नंबर हो गए, समझा है कि नहीं? ओके. Do you understand the table on page number 33? Page number 33 पे एक टेबल है. Look at the table. Can anyone explain that table over there? वो टेबल देखिए पूरा ध्यान से. That's what we have done, the entire table on page number 33. Go ahead, sir. Explain the table over there, please.
So the table is basically giving us information about 3 quantum numbers: principal quantum number, azimuthal quantum number, and magnetic quantum number. So if the principal shell is k, then the value of principal quantum number is 1. Then the permissible values for the azimuthal quantum number here will be 0 only, since the number of subshells here is 1. Then the value of magnetic quantum number will be 0, since subshell is 1, and total number of electrons using the 2n square, you'll get it as 2. Then when principal shell is L, the number of the value of n, or the principal quantum number, is 2. Then in this case, the permissible values of L or azimuthal quantum number are 0, 1. 0 the subshell 0 is called S, and so there will be 2s, 2p. And then the values for then the 2s has got only 1 orbital, which value is 0, and 2p has got 3 orbitals, value -1, 0.
Just a minute, I have a doubt here. Listen to me, I have a doubt here. How many orbitals in the L shell? How many orbitals in the L shell?
4.
4. Okay. How do you get this?
So you add the 3, like p has got 3 orbitals.
There are many ways of getting it. Basically 8 electrons hai.
Yeah.
Divide by 2.
Okay,
Next way, look over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 4 orbitals.
Yeah.
Go ahead. M.
Then for the third principal shell M, where the value of n is 3, then there you will have 3 subshells, 3s, 3p, 3d, or 30, 31, 32. 30 has only one orbital 0. 3p has got 3 orbitals, -1, 0, +1. 3d has got 6 orbitals, -2, -1, 0.
Oh, how many 3D you said? How many orbitals it has?
Sorry, 5 orbitals.
5 orbitals, yes.
-2, -1, 0, +1, +2, and the total number of electrons are 18 and total number of orbitals are 9.
How many subshells are there here? How many subshells are there in this shell?
3.
3, okay. And how many orbitals you said?
9.
So can I say the formula for orbitals is going to be n square?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Let us go to the next one. Let us check over here also.
Then where principal shell is n, or value of n is equal to 4, then there the number of subshells are 4, which will be 4, 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, or 4s, 4p, 4d, 4f. Then 4s has got 2 electrons, 1 orbital, 0. 4p has got 6 electrons, 3 orbitals, -1, 0, +1. 4d has got 10 electrons, 5 orbitals, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. 4f has got 14 electrons, 7 orbitals, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3. So total number of electrons are 32 and total number of orbitals are 16. So that n square thing works here also.
Okay, go to the next one, please.
Then if you take KLM and O, so principal shell O, value of n will be 5. Then number of subshells are 5. It can be 5, 0, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, or 5s, 5p, 5d, 5f, or 5g. Then 5, 0, or 5s has got 1 orbital, 2 electrons, m equals 0. 5, 1, or 5p has got 6 electrons, 3 orbitals, -1, 0, +1. 5, 2, or 5d has got 10 electrons, 5 orbitals, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2. 5, 3, or 5f has got 14 electrons, 7 orbitals, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3. 5, 4, or 5g has got 14, 18 electrons, 9 orbitals. So -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3, +4. So total number of electrons are 50. Total number of orbitals are 25.
Perfect. Is this clear, guys? Yes or no? Hello, is this clear or you want me to repeat it once more?